Hey guys, welcome back for some more Black Ops 4 Zombies. Very excited to get back into this after taking a couple weeks off on my end. But getting into Zombies here again, picking up where we left off after Classified and jumping into the next map here, we have Dead of the Night. Another Chaos map, and I think this is going to be something really special based off my experiences with 9 and to some extent Voyage of Despair. I thought it was a really interesting flavor that those maps kind of had, especially compared to Blood of the Dead and Classified, which ended up being odd experiences of their own. In this case here, we have, what's this now? When a party at an English mansion turns into an undead bloodbath, a phony psychic, stage show cowboy, retired general, and bedeviled butler must fight for their lives. So, another party situation, kind of like what Voyage of Despair kind of opened up as, I think, a little bit. So, I'm not really sure what we're in for. As a Chaos map, I expect something different to begin with, but then it's also like different characters on top of that, which is really odd, but I'll hear them out for this one. Let's just jump into it. March 20th, 1912. Sweet. Is this before or after the Titanic? I can't remember the exact date. Looks like the place to be. But then I think I said something similar about Voyage of Despair. Look what happened there. God damn it. Nice place. How does a zombie outbreak, like what happened in the last one? What did they do? They had like the weird, like device, and then he put some piece together, and then it started the zombie apocalypse. Is that what's gonna happen here too? Is this what it was like back then? Everybody just had parties and shit because they didn't have anything else to do, I suppose, right? This is okay, so this is our retired general then. Ah, boy. Oh, there's okay, so that's that device thing then. This does have a charm. I'm actually very intrigued by the setting of this and just how different this is from the maps I just played. But like, what is it going to turn into? Because Voyage of Despair, like, it was a very beautiful map in a way, and it was very aesthetically pleasing and unique as the Titanic. Like, as someone who doesn't have any kind of familiarity or normal interest in a place like that or a setting, or even an event, it's like it was different and it was fun kind of because of that. At the same time, here when I look at this shit, it's like
What's your name?
I just kind of I'm excited, but at the same time, how weird is it going to be?
Where's the old scoundrel?
I've not seen Master Rhodes, but surely your crystal ball could.
Isn't that his place? This is his party, right? Okay, and then just like that, here come the zombies. Oh no. Jesus. It's a little violent, don't you think? Oh yeah.
What in Lucifer's ball sack was that?
Oh hey, he's missing a little something there. All right. Time to strap up, Butler. Oh yeah. I'm intrigued. and also a little confused. So the party just went wrong. It just went to shit. I mean, I guess if you put it like that, I kind of get it. That being said,
Where the hell did everyone go? This better be a joke, Alistair, or this is the worst party I've ever been invited to.
that's what I'm saying. Okay, I see a look about this. This is definitely not the same as something like 9. Also, you'll notice I kind of changed up a couple things with my gear. I was taking a look at the armory, and I swapped out some guns.
No,
It looks
no,
like
no, this
this
can't
is the
be
one to
happening.
use apparently. Is not the revolver, but this thing instead. So I've put this one on.
Sometimes the simple ways are best.
Jeez, look at all this.
You know, get a hold of yourself.
Christina,
Ghosts
okay.
aren't real. Neither are monsters. The hell they not.
There's just such a rich design to some of this stuff. I feel like we kind of just, I don't know, like maybe it's a level of opulence and like decadence, as it were.
Stay dead.
If I can say that, but there's something that's visually pleasing about this, and also in a way it's kind of unfamiliar because it's like who goes to a party and has like who has objects and you know, who lives in a place like this where it's got this kind of design. You just kind of don't see this anymore. So I think it's kind of visually fun to play something that's so far in the past. And like I was gonna say, it's still kind of grounded. Obviously, I'm fucking killing zombies and you're doing magic shit, and sure, I can see where there's a disconnect there. But at the same time, like, I can suspend my disbelief. I think that's kind of what's always been fun about zombies, is there's something about it that's fantastical, but it's also like it's rooted in some kind of realism at the same time. Kind of reminds me of the original World at War in a way, and like
Still in one piece.
I don't know, it's never lost that theming and those ideas. I think that's really fun. It makes it really intriguing then as like a mode and a story in a sense, even though I don't really know anything about the story. What do you got there? What's going on here? Isn't this the same thing I had before with the fucking Voyage of Despair? I did something. Well, that was a lot easier to get than the last time. Oh, shit.
Forces of the spirit world.
Sure.
Deliver us from darkness. And maybe stop sending all those dead
Oh, that
ghosts
is...
our way.
That is maybe better than the revolver.
You know, my dad was a butcher. Not sure why I just thought of that. Hammer or Valhalla's ready for a scrap. Who wants some?
This is a really chatty person. Christina just got a lot of things to say. Alright, let me get that. Okay, well, so now what? So, like, I did the thing. Where's the box? Somewhere over here? I just came from that way. This place is fucking huge. Who was the guy? Alistair Rhodes or something like that? What did he do for a living where you could afford a place like this? Or is this just like been in the family or something? Shit. Alright, look, hey, it's been a minute since I played zombies, alright? Bear with me. I think it's been a minute since I played just about anything, in fact. You'll have to forgive me a little bit, guys. I'm recording this, this is about a week or so after the holiday, and I kind of just, I don't know, I kind of just had some stuff going on, like, for good reasons, and visiting family, and I got other things I'm working on. So I kind of just didn't have time for uploads, although, by the time you're seeing this, I'll have uploaded a couple different things. I had a good amount of videos, made. I just had to edit and release them, but you know, in this break, I'm actually going to upload my Blood of the Dead playthrough here of the day of this recording. That's all right. That's more like it. Not a moment too soon. I'm running out. What do we got? Nice. Okay, so you'll see I have a lot. I got a lot of variants and stuff on. I have a lot of the like Mastercrafts and Mark IIs from my time in the multiplayer, so you'll kind of notice that. I swapped it up in part because some of them you get bonus XP for using a variant, which I thought was kind of. I mean that's the Mark II. It's interesting that functionality carried over into the zombies as well. Oh God, I'm actually kind of tired of getting this weapon. It's so slow to run around and use. That's more like it. Old reliable. The best that there ever was, maybe. Hey, everyone back off. Why you gotta go for me? I bet there's a good meal right there for you. Okay, not bad. I got something to use here at least. The greenhouse terrace. Okay, so the greenhouse.
Looks like a mad scientist's workshop in here.
This is a
Which is
greenhouse?
exactly what I'd
Are you
expect,
sure?
Alistair.
What the hell is it? It's like a crystal or something. Firegate needs an energy core. Well, I'll get right on that. Oh, I see. You just travel. Okay. Well, look, I can find my way back there. That's not really what I'm worried about. Okay. Additional parts required. Okay. So what the hell did I pick up then? There's already a bunch of stuff. Activate a trap. That's fine. This definitely doesn't look like a green... I mean, like, yeah, there's a couple things here and there, but it seems like it's much less about the plants and much more about machines and shit. Right? Like, what's going on up here? Look at this big-ass thing. What do you do, huh? Like, it's more like an observatory or something. This looks like a telescope. So what the hell is going on? Like, what?
Nice to get a whiff of fresh air.
By the way, what's with the wolves? What was going on? We had that at the cutscene. Oh, I know you. I guess I better get you. Just in case. I never cared for this one in the multiplayer either, and I don't think I really care for it in zombies much. That's good, I'll take that. So, like, is that it for the gardens here, the greenhouse?
But a bit creepy.
Pretty much, just kind of the one perk. And then a bench. Sweet. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else. What the hell? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Let me go back to the box here.
Looks a little funny.
Ah, that'll work. Okay. I guess I'll stick with that. So, what we got going on up here? Jeez, look at that. Okay. The bed.
Alistair's bedroom. Someone told me this place has seen less action than a church on a Tuesday morning.
Look. Alright. Don't assault the man. We're in his home.
You really need to follow that.
And then I'm just back. Okay, so I'm just back here then, alright? Excuse me. Sorry, guys. If you can believe it, I'm actually still feeling a little bit ill. So if I have to pause and take a quick cough break, that's why. Sorry. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, hey, I know you too. All right. So I was looking at the perks because I was kind of looking at my setup here, my class. I wasn't really sure what to pick. I'm gonna be honest.
You look different.
I'm not really sure how I feel about the perk system and specifically the options available because I actually finally took a look at it and tried to understand them and like figure out what's good. And I even looked up like what do people usually take, and I kind of had this like some of the good ones to begin with. I think the only one I would actually put on that I don't have is Mule Kick, which is nice to see that's an option at least, but I don't have that yet. I gotta level up first. But other than that, it was kind of just like, it was kind of just a bunch of nonsense. Like, there's some of it that's very specific and very particular. And it just wasn't really for me. I don't know, maybe it's more about, like, play styles and shit. But there's one where it's like, you know, you increase your melee damage, and there's another where it's like if you stand still, you get, you know, bonuses or something. Like, I'm not doing that. If anything, I'm afraid to take off stamina up. I think it's just the name of the game that I've noticed so far, is you gotta keep moving and, like, be fast in this. And Christ alive, if I think back to the size of the maps that I played previously, I don't know in what world you wouldn't take stamina up. That's what I noticed about Blood of the Dead for sure, and then also kind of Voyage of Despair. It's like, holy shit, I need this to run around. I don't know how you take anything else. Here, let's play a game. Okay, well, I got somewhere here.
I love the smell of books. Closest thing to the smell of money.
What you got there?
What's Alistair got locked away in this case?
A gun?
Special about this pistol?
Am I to assume this goes out to the main hall here again?
Worse than the Thames in August.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about you guys. Okay. Fuck. Jeez, relax. It's gonna be okay. What do you need? You need another energy core too. Well, I'm fucking fresh out of those. There's something here too. All right.
You heard that coming.
Well, I'm still going. I feel like I've amassed a good amount of points and stuff. I just still kind of don't know. Like, what am I looking for exactly, right? Something else here. See, there's a bunch of things. Why are there so many fucking things?
Nice place for
Blood of the Dead had that too, and like, it was kind of fun, but I had to look up a bunch of stuff. I was kind of complaining about this in a way when I was in my playthrough for it. I had to look up like a 30-minute video on how to find Pack-a-Punch and do a bunch of other little stuff. This was on top of the main Easter egg, which was an entirely different, like, 30-plus minute video.
With no ammo. Dead meat.
I'm kind of afraid it's the same thing, because this is the third bench I've come across. And this is on top of Pack-a-Punch, and I have no clue how to fucking do that. So it's like, what's going on here? See, this is much more of a garden, in a sense. What's going on with that over there? Is that something? Oh no, what are you doing?
Back in the fireplace, you.
Oh, I'm gonna need some ammo here or something. There's another portal. I don't need that. Probably.
I'd lay a case on it. But what's the point?
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ.
My pew 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 is about to go.
Which one are you? Oh, it's the new one. Yeah, this thing. Everyone took this one for some reason. I guess it's just like... It's like the widow's wine, right? Like it stalls them. That's good enough for me. Here, speaking of stalling. Nice fucking throw, Jazz. See, I didn't play sports. I played chess. Now you see why. Oh, what's that there? What do I got? I got a fire gate. I got an energy core thing. Okay, sweet. I've been looking for that. Here.
I think that's where this.
Oh, it's a trap. Alright. Well, that's not exactly helpful. Some bullets would really have done the job, actually, instead. I know, try to contain your surprise. So now I just need the stamina, but then I'm kind of shit out of luck and everything else still. Not anywhere... I haven't discovered Pack-a-Punch yet. Oh, shit. So... Oh, crap. Alright, that Widow's Wail thing is pretty damn good then, huh? Hey, everyone out of my way. Alright, this is a load of bullshit. You guys are persistent, okay? I just want the carpenter. Alright, gonna need something else here.
No bullets. But I doubt very much I can tire my way after.
What was that? What did I find? Oh, that's less than optimal. I'm kind of like beggars can't be choosers. What was this I got over here? I got something or another. Oh, the crossbow. I don't really know, honestly. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Ah, there we are. A familiar face. Hopefully you're good. Alright, I got the skeleton thing. Okay, so, like, now what? I'm missing something. I'm missing at least stamina, which is arguably the most important of them, based on how quickly this escalated. I do like this map. I do think this has an interesting layout here so far. It's kind of like... It kind of reminds me a lot of, like a Dare Reese or something, where you got... Oh, there's something there. Where you got, like... the branches, in a sense. It's just, there kind of wasn't a lot going on in that. Which makes me wonder how much I'm missing out on. Ah, shit. Alright, time to go hammers on. I didn't want to change this one. I looked at the other specialist weapons and I thought, this one's too goddamn fun. Nice and simple, nothing complicated. Just swing.
Does this gate lead out of it? How are we meant to open it with all that muck?
That'll work. Alright, I need a box here. Is there a box around? Somewhere? I'll go back to that other one. That was a good one. I used this one earlier. This is the cordite. That's my favorite one in the multiplayer by far. Okay, what's this thing she was yapping about over here? Something or another? I saw some big, like, red wall. The fuck is going on here? Well, you look like a thing. That's not natural. I don't think that that doesn't normally appear, right? Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, gentlemen. I think we're gonna be in lookup territory here. So give me a second. See what's going on. Okay, this is a kind of an odd one. This is not nearly as intuitive as the other Chaos maps. I'm not sure how I feel about this compared to like Blood of the Dead either. Like I don't really know. I'm not sure where this ranks as far as the difficulty and as far as like the I don't know, like again the intuitiveness of it, as it were, because this is something that's like once you find it, it's really easy, but it's the process of finding it. And I also didn't realize I missed a door here. Here's the last perk.
Brilliant. Nothing bad ever happens in this.
And not only that, but there's one of the thingamajigs you need to get some crystals. Holy fuck, there's another stupid ass bench. I didn't look up any of that yet. All I did was the pack-a-punch, okay? And it's like, aha, see, there you are. Hey, there's something else there.
Crystal hidden in that vase.
What do I got? I got something. Like, I feel like if I was kind of just shooting around or something, I might have discovered this on my own. I do think that this is kind of fun in a way, this process. At the same time, it's like, there was one of them you got to look up because you have to once you fill the crystal, you have to like find an object or like a painting or something, and that was just too. There's just too many of those. I don't know what was going on with that. Oh fuck! I'm kind of losing my potency here with this. Gaze into the stone.
Wonder what it does.
That's one of them. What is that one? That's got to be Zeus, right? So where was that? I don't even remember.
It's trying to tell me something, I think.
Shit, see, I should have this is my problem. Oh, you mother, see, I knew you were coming eventually. I didn't realize you were just kind of part of the map here, though.
Those little blue buggers are charging up their mates.
Where am I going? Is this even the right one? I literally don't know. Shit. It's one of them, I can say that much. Nope, that's raw. That's... Even I know that. I never got into the Egyptian gods as much. Shit, so, okay, so this must have been over here, right? The mausoleum. Look at this. Look at how... See, what would you do without stamina? I'm zooming now. Okay, this is the one.
Answer yourself, mate.
God, you ugly bastards. Hey, knock it off. Okay.
Box office dynamite.
Up. Jesus. Damn it, I meant to slide. It's not crouch. Bastard. Well, Did I get him? He's scurrying away. Cowardly piece of shit.
The bonds of death cannot hold Madam Redheart. I could use a fresh pack of bullets right about now.
God, those little shits are tough too. Or I'm just not. I should be further along than I am. Maybe I think that's just a big part of this. So I got a tuning fork, and I kind of had to look up a tuning fork. I don't know how this plays into the pack-a-punches specifically, but look, it's what you need, okay? Don't ask too many questions.
I'm out. Now, does my gun turn back to a pumpkin?
Okay, so that's one. Let me make sure I got all my stuff here. What do I need?
That's very pungent indeed, and not in a good way.
Holy
Believe me,
shit.
I've got a nose for such things.
Gentlemen, this is not going well. I can say that. Part of the issue is I think my controller's fucking up. I'm not, something wrong with the responsiveness of the controls of the turning here. I know that sounds like cope, and in a way it kind of is. But hear me out. So here's one. I actually came across this earlier. I didn't realize it.
Damn, I'm good.
You... Alright, see, now it is the controller. Bullshit.
Pricking of my thumbs. Something.
Okay, round two.
Who said that? Who's that?
Jeez. What the hell? So now I'm playing as the butler. Okay, I think, unless I'm mistaken, is this the first time I've had to play a second game in Black Ops 4? It might be, which is kind of... I could be wrong, though. Alright. I should have an easier time with this now. Now that I kind of have a frame of reference for the shit that's going on, because, like, I don't know, like...
Apologies, but you're cut from the get.
This still has the issue of, like, a difficulty in a sense.
My nerves are shredded raw.
And I think that's part of my problem is I just didn't...
I'm not joking
I was
when
so
I say
far
I will
behind as
pour
far as
myself
getting
the
things
world's
going.
largest brandy.
Now I got a better idea of the layout, which actually is not too bad.
Godfrey, you will belong to me.
What's what's with the voice in my head? You guys ever have that? You ever ask yourself that question? Anyway, so I should have a better time about this getting the pack-a-punch and stuff. It's just about getting everything else on top of it, but you know, I mean, one step at a time, I suppose. I guess let me make sure I can get the pack-a-punch. And by the way, it wasn't cope, I promise, because I loaded up another game and I still had to say I actually had an issue with my aiming. Not because of me, I know, trust me, because my controller's shit out again, and it just was low on battery or something, so it's kind of having a delay problem. So we fixed that, so this should be better now. Trust me. Dude, fucking Christ, there's another workbench. This is like the 5th thing I've come across. I think I found, what, one part in the whole goddamn game?
The billiards room.
What am I missing?
I cannot tell you how much money Master Alistair lost from here. Actually, I do, down to the last penny.
Okay, let's get one of these crystal things now.
Appearances
There's a
aside,
box.
I think this ghastly box might save my life.
Oh, gotta be shitting. We'll see how it works. Every game kind of has a different flavor of the ballistic knife, but... Okay, so it's not that. Where else? Aha, here you are.
Curious? There wasn't a stone in that vase before. Master Alistair called these fear stones. I've dusted
Yeah?
them.
Oh, no, really great. What are you trying to tell me?
That vision has to mean something,
Oh, no.
and I'm quite sure my life depends upon it.
It's a good thing I know where that one's at. Otherwise, I think the game's
I
just
spent
really
all
trying to say
day
something.
here setting up the party. Everything in its place, the floors sparkling. 8 hours of labor gone in the blink of a dead man's eye.
Yeah, poor Butler.
You there, butler. Come help me tend to the sickly.
Sure, why not? Whatever
No,
you say.
not a ghost.
I'll just...
Oh, Godfrey. It's all
Oh,
coming
shit.
back to me. The baby. Dead. After all my best efforts. Lady Hathaway. Gone. Whatever were Lord Cornelius doing? I'll tell to him too.
I feel like there's some history and stuff here. Like, this doesn't involve me, right? I wasn't there. I'm not judging anyone, but... it's got nothing to do with me. Where are you taking me? What are we doing? What's going on?
Ever find a small bottle around here?
Oh, are you...
You want to be careful with it. Sometimes it's a thin line.
Well, you led me right to the other one, but I kind of figured that was there to begin with. Oh, yeah? Okay, sure.
Double points.
All right, well, stumble on over here, Shambles. Or should I call you Stumbles? Hey. You're wasting my double points. What was that there? Another fire core thingy. This is definitely one of the maps, gentlemen. I kind of don't really know what to think about this now. I kind of wonder if my opinion's going to change once I look up all the side stuff. Because this is something I noticed, especially with Blood of the Dead, was like, there was two components to it primarily, which was the main Pack-a-Punch business, as per usual. And then there was kind of all the other things you could do on the side, which, like, were intriguing, and I'm glad I did them. At the same time, it was kind of like,
I remember you.
there was a depth to it, and in some ways it wasn't in a good way, and in some ways it was. I think this is the one,
Nor ever again.
but that was like,
Seriously meant to confine
I mean, what did I end up doing? I got like a spoon, and then I got like an axe, and then there was like the shield, I guess, but you didn't really build any of that, right? And then there was the blundergat thingamajig. Oh, shit. Hey.
Insta-kill.
Hey, that was cheap.
I know, wrong knife.
That wasn't too bad. I kind of figured I'd have to use my specialist weapon for that one.
Every
That's
little
fine.
counts on
Yeah,
a
this
night
is
like
exceptionally easier starting this process on wave, like, 3. Rather than waiting till, like, 12. Man, I don't know. There's something about the difficulty of this one. I gotta go back and, like, look at my other playthroughs or something, because I feel like there's an element to this that, I don't know what it is about Black Ops 4 specifically. I feel like I in a way, I haven't made it very far in any of the maps. And to be fair, I only really played them, you know, like one game or maybe two, but still. I feel like the process was easier in the other games in some kind of way, unless I'm just completely misremembering. There's something... Was there a part, or was there something to do with the stone? Look into the stone. Odin. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think I've found you yet to begin with. What is...
I'll
So
just
is that...
fortify myself with this.
What did I pick up? Was that a plate? Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. So, now I just gotta find the perks. I don't know which one's which. I guess I'll get you since I'm here, but...
Dutch cottage. I'll take it either way.
Oh, that's no good. Look, I won't lie and say the ballistic knife was worthless, but At the same time, a machine gun would be more beneficial, I think.
Carpenter.
What else you got for me? You gotta have something better, right? Sure.
For small garden parties and house-to-house.
It's not okay. It's a 2-hit now. I had my fun. Give me a. Oh,
Am I
what's? Oh,
rising
yeah.
above my station by wielding this weapon? No, I'm just trying to stay above ground.
Alistair's Folly. Okay, well, I'm immediately a fan that it's akin to. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I was gonna say it looks like a revolver, but at the same time. At the same time, it's like a ray gun.
Max ammo.
Huh. That is one of the things. No question. I'm a big fan of such things. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say for it. Does it have the same? It doesn't even have the same splash to it, too. Nice. I like that.
The family plot. My advice is tread softly. Too many angry souls roaming the grounds as it is.
Okay, so it's not. Oh, you're Zeus. Okay, I'm. Excuse me. I mixed up my gods. It's my mistake. Very fun. Okay. That is the take on the ray gun. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I guess I kind of figured like they'd have to have something. I don't think I've actually seen the ray gun. I don't know if that's a consequence of the chaos maps or what. All right, well, that's no good to me, so we got to go to Odin. Should I go to... I assume that it's on just the other side, right? Jesus, and just as well, I need that stamina up. I saw something here before. What was it? That's another spoon! Oh, not quite. I was gonna say, it's kind of like blood of the... I guess not. I thought I had the right idea.
You're all the same. Take, nary a thank you.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm going this way, then.
Master Alistair used to spend hours at that telescope. If only he'd minded his worldly affairs as closely as he watched the stars.
Mm-hmm.
I begged Master Alistair to install a proper exit, but even out here we're still trapped. No, there's too many.
Oh, yeah?
Bats? No. I swear we fumigated the attic just last week.
Does the bomb work on the vampires? Vampires, by the way. That's an interesting design. Is it supposed to be scary? Because I also know that there's a wolf around here, too, thanks to the video I watched. Oh, here.
It's true.
Oh, it's too expensive.
Can kill you.
What am I waiting for? Let's go. Hurry up. Hey. Land.
It's a heady feeling raining death like this.
There we are. Alright. Get the stamina up and get the hell out.
I think I'm growing stronger. Don't you, Godfrey?
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
What I wouldn't give to hear that voice say, maximum ammunition.
Oh, I thought it was actually going to be it. That would have been good. Alright. Back to the box. Okay, so
Wow.
I did
Surely
the
not fisticuffs.
tuning forks thing, so am I just good to go now? I just go over to the forest there? Oh, hey, I know you. Yeah. All right, little guy, let's go.
I'm
Nah,
out.
I'm
Ready
just
to
kind of
follow
tired of
her
seeing this
business.
one. I never liked that one in the multiplayer either. It's just like it's just something. There's something slow about this in zombies, though. It's like I said, speed seems to be the name of the game. So why am I lugging around this big heavy machine gun? It's like you can't even move when you shoot, which like makes sense, I guess, given the nature of it, sure. But for the purposes of me living, it's not very useful then, right?
Insta-kill.
Party over.
There. Okay. That's fine. Do you got something kind of more tempered? Something in the middle? No? Okay. Well, the hell with my request then.
Bye-bye.
Alright. I don't have enough for you is the problem. Okay. Why do we need a tuning fork for this? What am I even doing? Don't ask questions, Jazz. Don't worry about such things. That's really convenient now that I've just started this quest over here.
Heaven help us. They have werewolf
Where's a
of them.
box?
How are we meant to defeat that?
You're not. That's the best part. Oh, you definitely know he's coming too.
Time has come to run and never stop.
Oh. Oh, that's no good. Okay. How do you fare with this? Does this work?
It's not in my job, I can assure you.
Oh, it sure does. Where'd he go? Huh? What happened there? Jesus. That was magnificent. Alright, you'll get the job done, that's
That's
fine.
about right for a middle-aged manservant with fallen arches.
Alright, did I do it? Is it done? Here. Well, actually, let me go pack a punch first instead. Right? Because that was my main complaint last time. It should be down here somewhere. Right?
This wasn't
Aha.
out here before. You can almost feel the power radiating.
You can't pack a punch this. Okay. Oh, that's no good. Hey, everybody, why don't you go for this guy?
You there, dripping water everywhere. Could you at least try to
Wait,
avoid
why aren't you going for the guy? Hey, get the fuck away from me.
I say, have you noticed the ones with blue eyes? They
Yeah.
appear to have been empowered by the water ghouls.
Is that what that does? Well, here, since I got a max ammo, everybody go for this guy. And by the way, properly go for him this time too. Don't do that sneaky bullshit where you're not really sure what you want to go for or not. Just wander over there. Go play. I like the camo on this. It's very regal. Okay, well, so you can't pack-a-punch this then. So kind of like what's... Like, it's good and all, but... What's kind of the power of this, as it were, then, right? Because, like, the ray gun, you could at least pack-a-punch. I think that makes sense. Alright, well, let's see where I get with this here.
Is there a hell for monster bats? I certainly hope so. Oh no. I swear I saw one of those bat things in a nightmare.
Since I get a free use, I might as well use it. Duh. Makes sense, right?
Full power.
Oh, yeah? Oh, shit. See? Just like Blood of the Dead. When I get trapped, I just bust it out. Hey, get back.
This is madness.
It's really good. It's really fun. It's just, at the same time, it almost feels, like, cheap. Like, is this the way that it's intended to be played? I need someone, I just think, I need one motherfucker in the comments to just tell me, like, is this really how it's intended to be played? Is you keep going, and it's like there's a natural difficulty to it, but you gotta rely on this weapon? There's something about that just feels off to me as a gameplay loop. I feel like it should be a little bit more balanced than that. Like, personally, I'd rather just have it be a little more chill, and not have this thing to begin with. Like, it's fun, it's a nice tool and all, but it's just, I don't know, it's like a compromise situation. I just feel like there's a better way to go about it, but maybe I'm misreading kind of the, I don't know, like the gameplay loop or the meta of this. I'm not really sure how to describe it.
Red blood, blue blood, none for you, bud.
On the other hand, it could be that I'm not a very good player.
But I'm not anything vulgarity than death.
Alright, okay, let's get this here and let's be on our way. I don't think I really want to be here anymore.
I chose you well.
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Insta-kill.
Alright, so that's all well and good. Let's get the perks now. And then we'll kind of see what's going on. I gotta understand what's going on with these buildables. Because there's like, I've found too many of them now. And I have not found the parts. The parts don't make any sense to me, because I think I picked up like a plate. And then there was something else. I picked up like a rock earlier or something in the last game. And that doesn't make sense to me. I can't understand how those two are connected for something you gotta build.
Double points.
Holy moly, okay, relax, take it easy. I found something else there. What did I find?
That tool is a fire hazard.
Dude, why are there so many of these fucking vampires? See, I gotta pull out my goddamn specialist weapon again. Alright, what the hell was it? Hey, it's the booze!
This will get put
Oh,
to good use.
no, unfortunately not. Okay, well, let me pause here and see what I'm working with, alright? Okay, good lord, that was a video. I didn't watch the whole minute, or 44-minute video, just what I thought was useful as far as the upgrade for this, apparently, which is actually quite substantial, but looks really fun. So I'm gonna try it, but I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get with it, to be perfectly honest, gentlemen, because there's kind of a lot to it. Let's kind of get with the first thing to get the chaos theory, if I can manage to do that. I'm not really sure my capacities for this, but I'm willing to try. Okay, so the first thing is, like, I need charcoal or something. And then I also need to get, like, a shield. You can get another shield, but it's like it's like not a spooky ghost shield, like a piece of shit metal, like it's something kind of real. Just a matter of finding the stuff for it. Ah, fuck. Yeah, there's a lot of there was a ton of stuff, like a preposterous amount of things to run around. I'm good, like I'm pretty good with memory. I'm not like the best or anything, but I'm pretty good. At the
Why
same
do I get
time,
the feeling this piece of charcoal
it's an amount. It's a little bit overwhelming almost how many things you gotta memorize and find. Um, as it happens, I actually did find something on my own, which is kind of interesting. Uh, with like the silver objects or something. Like I kind of stumbled across that, which I do appreciate. But it's, you know, I mean, it's like it's still kind of a lot. One of them was interesting too, is you got to go find some shit in the garden, or the cemetery, or whatever, the mausoleum, whatever you want to call it over here. Kind of just a question of
Come on, Godfrey, you've mucked out the stables often enough. Just hold your nose and think of England.
Here, better get this for safekeeping. Emphasis on
My
safe.
palate may never fully recover from inhaling this noxious aberration.
So this was one thing. And I guess technically with the shield, by extension, it's technically two things that I did look up and I'm gonna try here. There's still more things. I didn't, like, just kind of glancing at it, I wasn't really sure what to think of it, but one of them is like a crossbow or something. Ah, there you are.
Shield would be lovely right about now. Any protection would.
And that's one thing, but there was a couple other things. It was a like I said, it was a 44-minute video. There's another one, and I don't know how much of that is dedicated to this upgrade, which I did watch a separate video for, actually, which wasn't, like, it was clear and to the point. No nonsense, as it were, but, still, like, why are there so many things to run around and get? Like, it's more of, oh, there, right there, see? It's more than what I think Blood of the Dead was in its own way. Ah, shit. Okay, no, wait. I gotta go craft a silver something first, right? Hey, what's that there? Give me that. Yeah, an idiot, for sure. Oh, God, is whatchamacallit down there? Should I go get that? Raw, whatever. This is where Meal Kick actually would come in handy, though, because I kind of want another, like, actual proper bullet weapon. I missed that? The fuck I did. Ah, shit. Alright, look, I need to... Can you all go for the friend? Throw the goddamn friend. Why does it take so long to throw the friend? Okay. Did I get it? I got it, right? Ah, shit. Here comes somebody. Oh, that'll... I need that. Ah, no, he cut me off at the pass. Shit. Well, I actually want... I see I need to get him now. That's the problem. I need to get the silver bullets and do all this while he's chasing my ass.
Another werewolf? When did my life become the Grand Guignol?
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some maneuvering here. So, unless I'm mistaken, I got everything I need, right? I don't. Shit. Wait. No, that's not what I need. I'm getting confused. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need the bullets first. That's right. Okay. My apologies. My apologies. There's just too many things, guys. Why are there so many things? Is it okay? Is this it?
The
Aha!
master often worked at these crafting tables. Perhaps we can use them to our advantage.
So it does more damage to it, I guess, is the intention. I don't know if it does more damage in general or if it's just to the werewolf.
Kill me.
I mean, whatever. That's fine either way, I guess.
Wake me from this nightmare.
Okay, so now I need I got that thing. Now I need the shield. So I can get the weapon frame. Put me in, coach. Here's fucking Jazz's guide to building a goddamn upgrade. At first you gotta, you gotta go over here and you gotta get this thing. And then you gotta go over here and get this other thing. And like, I don't know, maybe you'll get this other thing. Holy shit. I'm not even sure exactly what I'm looking for. Yes, I am. I'm smarter than that. Okay.
But rest assured, I will construct one immaculate shield. I thought vampires were glamorous.
All right, everybody, go for him. Go for him. Hey, what did I say? Maybe it must. Surely it does more to the vampires too, right? I find it hard to believe it wouldn't, but maybe that's not the intention. I mean, the silver makes more sense for the werewolf, like just lore-wise, right? I don't know about vampires, I guess, as much, but you'd think as a special enemy, like it would, right? I don't know. I think that's a reasonable assumption. All right, got that. So how does this work again? Oh, hell yeah, now we're talking. Get this shit. Jesus. See, even the dunce like me can figure it out.
I adjusted this bookcase, and did Master Alistair ever mention a hidden compartment?
All right, I desperately need the stamina upgrade. That's the one. Okay. Bear with me a little bit, guys. I try not to make a lot of cuts when I'm running around and stuff. Like, I apologize if I don't speak as much and make commentary about things in the process of, like, running around and doing the collectibles shit. I kind of noticed this a little bit with Blood of the Dead, which I think I cut some stuff out. Because at a certain point, it was just, the map was so big, I'm just running back and forth looking for one thing, and then I go back over here and get another. Here we go. Now I fucking figured it out. And to some extent, I see the same thing here. Thankfully, this map isn't nearly as big. It's just the running around of it itself, like going back and forth and back and forth. I gotta get this thing over here and that thing over there, and it's just, I don't know. Like I don't know. Is tedious the right word? I'm not sure if I go that far, but like,
where have I heard that before?
I don't know. There's just something about it. Shit, which one is it now? Additional parts required. There's a bench it here somewhere, right? Is it this one? Ah, here we are. Chaos theory. God damn, I fucking figured it out, thankfully.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
Okay.
And I am neck deep
Not bad.
in necessity right
So,
now.
let me kind of follow up with the other. Let me look up the other upgrade now, because this was a different process. I can only remember so many steps before I gotta get a refresher. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, this process seems fine enough as well. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Just like in my pause there, looking at the Alistair's Annihilator thing, I also looked at some other stuff. The other things I just kind of was mentioning. And I gotta say, like, this process for, like, the Savage Impaler, and then there's this thing you can get a steak knife, essentially. Not like a steak knife, right? But like a steak, like, to the heart, in a sense. These are cool things. They are. I do like, in a way, that there's so much to do. I think this is a little daunting for what is my second game here. Like, I mean, to a certain degree, it's just kind of too much. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed with the number of things you can do, or, you know, all the things you have to look for as well. Like, it's fun, and I do really like it, actually. I like when there's accessible things that are supplemental. But, like, I gotta get through the basics first. Like, it's kind of enough just to get through, like, Pack-a-Punch and all this other stuff. And I'm actually really happy I'm trying to get this Alistair's Annihilator. Because as a weapon, I think it's really fun. And it's very aesthetically pleasing to me. Like, I like that I like the setup of this. I think it's very fitting, given what the map is and everything. And I think that there's a certain element of the lore. Like, this is Alistair's, like, homemade science weapon from 1912. that he was cooking up in the lab. You know what I mean? Like, that's really fun. It's just one step at a time. There's only so many things that I can get to, really. Oh, he dropped something. I don't know what.
I am a model of efficiency.
Jesus. Oh, well, that doesn't really do me any good. I already have that. Nice. So that's my perspective on it. One step at a time. I mean, maybe depending on how long I live, I'm glad I got as far as I have thus far. This is easier now that I've done the setup earlier. I think that really fucked me over in the first game, is just like learning the map and trying to learn the process and everything. And I started it too late. I set myself up for success a lot more easily with this. So you gotta like pick up their bile or something, I think. Sure you do. Okay. Aw, shit.
Is this what I've been reduced to?
What did you drop? Ah, that's not worth my life, right? Surely.
Why you had to go so soon? Can I get your coat?
Jesus, this weapon is a monster, though.
Unclean
I'm the real monster here. Fuck you and your stupid werewolf shit.
Much as it pains me to admit, Master Alistair would have very much wanted to see that.
This is a really... I'm gonna be honest, guys. I kind of wonder if I like this more than 9, actually. There's something about, like, the... I don't know how to describe it. Like, the character of the map, in a sense. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it, maybe. But there's just, like... There's a vision for this map. This map was like... It was like 9. It had a vision. It kind of... I get a sense of what it wanted to do, and it's done it very well so far. I think a big part of this, though, is that I have something powerful here, like this, the Chaos Theory. And I am glad actually that it has an upgrade, and not only that, but it's got another upgrade. So there's a lot to do with this weapon. I think that's really cool. Like I said, I do like side content stuff. It's just, I'm not gonna get to all of it here, because I think it's a lot.
Yes, you killed me in a dream.
What happened to you guys? Why y'all look like that? Can I stand in this for safety? Is that my cheating?
Double points.
He's not dropping bile unless I can't just... maybe I just can't get more? Possibly? What's the strategy here, gentlemen? I'm not really sure. Well, I guess I'll go try this stupid step here, if I can do it or not. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Yeah, this is definitely a different style. I've actually been a fan of these chaos maps thus far, and unfortunately I do know that they didn't make any more after this. Oddly enough, like they just kind of stopped. Okay, I see a big red thing here. You look like a problem.
In the Celtic vampire myth, our cock was a dwarf. This is no dwarf.
So where's the monster? He's got to like bite me, right?
That's enough out of you.
Where did he go? Oh fuck, there's a lot of them. Did I do it? Or... Oh, he doesn't need to bite you. You just... Okay. Huh. Alright, fair enough. Fucking whatever. Why are there so many of you? Hey, piss off. Go away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I killed your boss. Shit. Alright. This next thing's like a puzzle, unless I'm mistaken. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fare with this one, because the pressure's on.
This weapon may be above my station. But
Did I
who
get it? I
cares?
got it. Okay. That one.
Surely there are more appetizing things to eat than me.
Oh, shit. Where am I? What am I missing? Where you at? Go away. Piss off. I'm busy. I got stuff to do, okay? Oh, there's something there. I don't know what that is. Damn. Did I mess it up? I'm not sure. I think you have to get like 5 of them or something.
They don't know when to quit.
Okay, that's what it was. I wondered. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bloody monsters cracked my shield. Is it too much to ask for you bat folk to wear some trousers?
What? Did I get the thing? I'm pretty sure something spawns in when you do it right, and I'm pretty sure I didn't do it right. Alright, fair enough when you put it that way. Fuck, I think I messed it up, gentlemen. Possibly. Maybe you have to go to the next round when you fuck it up.
I deserve a promotion for that. I won't get it.
What is this here? What's that? Hey. I got something. I don't know what it is. Fire gate, activate a trap. Oh, there's another thing. That's what I was looking at. Okay, sure enough. There you are.
This weapon may be above my station.
Shit, it was here, right? I messed it up again, didn't I? Bastards.
Get off the floor, for heaven's sake! Show a little dignity.
I don't know what to tell you guys. I got the right idea. Just there's too many of them. I gotta focus up and try and find it. Maybe let's see where I get with this here. Otherwise, I think maybe we'll just move on, or I'll just kind of leave it at that. Because I get a sense of what's going on here. I think I got kind of the gist of the map. I do want to see the Alistair's Annihilator in action, because I think this is a really fun thing, and this is really the main selling point for me personally. I do wonder if this is a question of like die rise, where if only one person can get the wonder weapon, in which case I'm obviously gonna get it. I can't imagine playing this without this though. Like this really sells it for me.
When was the last time you washed those filthy claws? Even a butler has limits.
See, and I don't know if I'd want to be here normally if I wasn't trying to get this thing.
Insta-kill.
I'm gonna assume it's only on these ones that are here. See? Did I don't know. Hey. I need everyone to pause, okay? Hey, what did I just say, you bastard? Oh, I got him. Nice. All right. See, I did it. See? That's why you never give up,
Hell
kids.
from monster bats? I certainly hope so. If I don't find more bullets, my battling butt
There you are.
over.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I had a hunch that that would be the more difficult of the 3 challenges because it's the one that has the least to do with just shooting and killing things. Like, it's not a hard... I know it's not difficult in and of itself, and actually, conceptually, it should be the easiest because it's not even a question of, like, memorization. It's just literally like, all right, what's one of these 6 things changed? Like, it should be easy in that sense. I do agree, but it's a problem because I gotta contend with everybody else at the same time. Okay, you guys need to, like, dig up or something now there, alright? Go over there, take care of whatever you need to take care of for it. No? Did you dig it up?
Terribly sorry, but it simply had to be done.
It doesn't look like it. You disappoint me.
Where do these
Ah, shit.
Where does something that large even hide? Stiff upper lip beats blood-soaked fangs every time.
Well, I guess so much for that. Alright. I got the right idea here. It's just a question of finding a zombie that's willing to do it. And that's the hard part. When the fuck are the zombies willing to do anything for you, other than eat you? When? I want names. Examples. Yeah, you over there. Come here.
I left if you ruined my
My fucking winner's whale thing, I think, just messed me up. Because the zombie that's supposed to be doing it is frozen now.
Please, I can't serve you.
What? This is a problem here.
You killed me.
Yeah, you dug it. You did. See, I knew it. You bastard. You were frozen. Now, give me that. Okay. In this case, Winter's Whale is not my friend.
Master Alistair
Is that one too?
vampire named Arcot.
I'm gonna assume.
Are these meant to be his offspring?
Jesus. God, I'm good.
One almost
Alright,
has
everyone
to
get the
respect
fuck out of my way. Alright? I got places to be, things to build. A lot of things to build, in
I
fact.
almost feel sorry for that one.
I'm excited. Here's the thing. And this is what was intriguing to me about Blood of the Dead. Was going around and doing all this side stuff. I think that there's something to be said about the process of zombies, and this is just what I've noticed in my time playing it, right? I don't pretend to be an expert or anything, but this is just, as far as like a gameplay loop, this is what I've kind of discovered. Is depth and complexity and its accessibility versus just the core gameplay loop, which, like, let's be realistic, this is a map that has a lot of extra shit, and most other ones kinda don't. Like, they maybe have a handful of things here and there, possibly, if even that. But it's interesting comparing that to something like, I don't know. I mean, think back to, like, the old zombie games, the old zombie maps, where there kind of just wasn't a lot going on, but, like, it was still really fun, right? And where something like this ranks compared to that, where there's so many things to do and, like, memorize. I notice, like, memorization. Again, I don't mean to brag or anything like that. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at memorizing stuff and, like, noticing all that shit. If you couldn't do that, or you had challenge with it, how in the fuck would you figure anything out on this map then? Without, like, constantly having a video and looking stuff up. And obviously, for my purposes, I'm recording, and I have to have some of my attention elsewhere that's not on the game, and, like, I gotta be mindful of commentary and stuff like that, and, you know, give my take on stuff and whatnot. But
Dear me, this weapon spares
how would you, like...
nothing.
This is something you almost have to focus on in a way, because there's so many things to keep an eye out for, or look around for, or retain as far as locations and all that. Because every one of those things had multiple locations, and thankfully I stumbled across a handful of them on my own. But holy shit, man. Like, you gotta get like 12 different parts to get the one thing for the silver bullets to then go on and do this other stuff for additional parts for other shit? Really? Come on, what are we doing? Hopefully it was worth it. And by God, does it look cool. Jesus.
More hideous in death than in life. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty hard to beat.
Undead buffoon.
Oh shit. Oh yeah? See, you snuck up on me, you son of a bitch. I gotta go back and get another shield for you. Just ignore what's going on the screen here. It's just a mess, alright?
Bonus points.
I shall
Thanks.
portray the humble tortoise in tonight's morality play. Is it petty to hit back 10 times harder? Then call me petty.
I like the butler. I like this character. He's got a kind of a morbid sense of things in a way. It's Charles Dance, right? Dance? Yeah, Charles Dance, I think. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, guys. I mean, honestly, I could pause and go and keep trying to do other stuff. There are more things like the Savage Impaler and the Steak Knife. And maybe even more than that. There might even be more than that, honestly. I'm not even sure. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I mean, shit, at this point, apparently, once you get the Alistair's Annihilator, in theory, you can start the Easter egg. I find that process maybe a little bit daunting here, but, I mean, technically, I could go for it if I wanted to.
Keep coming, I shall smite you all. Those eyes, those awful beady eyes. Please just
Jesus,
stay off
this
the
is
carpet.
fucking magnificent. Oh, shit. Fire. Oh, yeah, I upgraded it. So what does that do?
Unclean parasite. That's enough out of you.
Oh, yeah? You don't say. Okay. Jesus. Oh, where'd they go? They shrunk and disappeared. What the fuck? What the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. Okay. That's... What else does this thing do? Huh? What's the effect on a crawler, huh? He's already shrunk. Oh no, I barbecued him. Where'd he go? Holy fuck. Well, this definitely... Alright. Alright, for all my bitching about all the things you gotta go get, at least it's worth it. And I think I said this previously in, like, Blood of the Dead. It was the same thing for the Magma Gat, where it's like, it's kind of a hassle to go through all that, but at least it's worth it. And thank God it is, because if it wasn't, it'd be like, it'd kind of be a stain on my experience as far as my, maybe my opinion too of the map. Like, to me, like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I think this is This is so far I think the best Chaos map. It's definitely the one I think that speaks to me the most. But I do think a large part of that is because of this weapon specifically, and I do wonder in a way then if my opinion would change drastically. Because like, if it wasn't for the Alistair's Annihilator and my experience with the Wonder Weapon and how good it is, I'd say this is good as a map so far, but I still would wonder if I'd maybe be on the same level as 9. I think that this weapon alone elevates it beyond that. And maybe that's, I don't know if that's unfair of me to say, but that's kind of just my initial opinion. Bear in mind, between this and 9, I've only played, what, 3 games now? So, like, but just as an initial thing, right? I mean, I would need a lot more time, I think, with each map respectively to kind of alter my opinion much more than that. And I do think part of that too would be maybe doing other things on Dead of the Night, which I'm actually going to call it off here after the end of this wave. I kind of just want to see if there's other effects with this weapon first. So you got that thing, which, like, what happened? It's like it turns them to be, like, non-hostile. And then there's this, so they dissolve into little fire bits. That's fun. And then, what else? And then this is the shrink ray one, which is definitely a pleasant surprise. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, guys. I think maybe we'll leave it here for this one. I think I got my fill of Dead of the Night. All right, guys, leaving it there for this one. Dead of the Night definitely is impressive to me. I think that there's just something about this. Like, I can't quite put my finger on exactly why, but I'm going to do my best to describe it. Number one, I think the layout is actually a big thing. And this is one of the things I really liked about 9, was that a map, to me, that's really good is something that is, it's very intentional with its design. And, like, yes, Dead of the Night arguably isn't complex. It's very much kind of like Der Riese or something, where you start in the main area, and you go straight, you can go left, you can go right. And in this case, you kind of go back the other way, too, for Pack-a-Punch. I don't think there's anything wrong with a design like that. And to me, there's something about, like, a symmetry or a lack of variability that, like, there's something to really be said about a design like that. The other maps, like Der Riese, or maybe something like Shadows of Evil, these things where there's a formula to it. Dead of the Night follows that formula. As far as its appearance, as far as the things within the map, like there's a perk over there, and so on. Like, the spread of it is really intentional, it feels like. And there's something about that I really do like. It's one of the things I actually really liked about 9, where the map itself, like, there's a simplicity to it. I kind of know what to expect, and I found that out really quickly. With Dead of the Night, though, what I like about it is that it takes that concept, but it does add additional smaller layers of complexity, and specifically with the things that you can get on the map and, like, interact with and build and all that. There was so much. There's actually so many things I couldn't get to them all. I felt it was almost daunting to do more than I did, and I feel like I did do a good amount, all things considered, having just gotten into this map. And still managing to do it. It's not just that there's a good amount, but that it does have a level of accessibility as well. Like, I managed to get the Alistair's Annihilator. I just didn't think that was in the realm of possibility for my, I guess, technically second game. Like, I just didn't think that was possible, but I did it. And I'm actually, you could say that that's easier, that should be expected, and that's nothing special jazz. At the same time, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for doing that, especially given my experience with the rest of Black Ops 4 so far, which leads me to my next point here. Dead of the Night, thus far, has been by far and away the easiest of the maps, which normally I wouldn't really bring up something like that per se, but I think this goes back to my experience with some of the other ones, where generally it seems like the gameplay of this has a little bit more difficulty with it. It's inherently more challenging, and I do wonder in a way if it goes back to what I was talking about, my Blood of the Dead playthrough, where if you don't have the right tools and you don't kind of get things set up in a certain way, or past a certain, like up to a certain point, you're not going to be very successful. I think the difference between this map and that map, though, especially, was that I feel like I didn't have to rely as much on my specialist weapon. I did rely on the wonder weapon kind of as a substitute for that, which I'll talk about that in a bit. But I do think that at least there's an option to it. The fact that you have both the specialist weapon and the wonder weapon, then inherently it makes this feel a lot easier. In fact, it was easy enough that I don't even know if I went down. Maybe once. I think maybe I went down one time in the last game there. But I ended up kind of just quitting. I feel like I got my fill as far as this playthrough, and I ended it on my own terms, which I don't do too often, actually, all things considered. And so the fact that I did it with this, I feel like it says something, right? Not so much about me, but specifically with the map and those kinds of tools. And when you go into it with the right things, and you have an idea of what to go for, like playing the map the first time and not knowing about Pack-a-Punch, I was setting myself up for failure. That's just the reality of it. Going into it the second time, though, and having a frame of reference, I was able to do it really easily. And because of that, it had a kind of a ripple effect on my ability to get other things in a timely fashion and really set myself up for success, I feel like. To be honest, I think between those tools and between what this map is, where it's, it's not like super open, but it's not really enclosed in the same way that something like Voyage of Despair was with Blood of the Dead, I feel like there's a ease of access to this then that I actually really like. It reminds me a lot of the older maps. It's very much different to me thus far than a lot of what Black Ops 4 has had so far. And again, I do wonder if some of that is because it's an Ether versus a Chaos map thing, maybe, or if this is just an anomaly compared to these four, generally speaking. But I really liked that fact about Dead of the Night, that it seemed like it was easier comparatively, and maybe it's just a one-time thing, and that experience would change based off of additional playthroughs, possibly. But I got a hunch that it wouldn't, honestly, and I really like that about this then. Now let's talk about kind of the wonder weapon briefly itself, because this is obviously the standout of the map for me by far and away. I think it's probably the most fun thing I've used so far in Black Ops 4. And it's the reason I actually like Dead of the Night more than I did 9. Because I think it's just really fun, and I don't know if it's because it's like a ray gun revolver hybrid in a sense. Like, I just really like the look and the feel and the abilities of it. I think that there's a good amount, like there's a little bit of diversity with it because of the effects and stuff like that. They all kind of do the same thing ultimately. But I think it's really useful. And I think it's really fun, and it's interactive in a way that some of the other things just kind of weren't. I did like the magma gap, but I didn't feel the same way about that as I did with Alistair's Annihilator. And I'd say maybe the same thing to the extent with, like, what is it, the Kraken or whatever it was in this thing? Like, it's just not the same to me. This is by far and away the best of them. And I did like that actually you could build more things with it, build upgrades with it. I think that's a really fun interactive process. I don't know if I would always want that, actually. I do in a way appreciate the ability to kind of just pack a punch a wonder weapon normally. I think that there's a good way to go about doing it, and I think that there's a bad way to go about doing it. And thankfully, Dead of the Night did it in a good way. And it really enhances the map and the experience of it, in my opinion, because of it, that the wonder weapon was good, it was fun, and you could build off of it and have additional content as part of the map, and it's worth it. That's the biggest thing for me too, is that the payoff of investing your time and running around and collecting all this shit is actually worth it because the wonder weapon's really good. So that definitely helps with the experience as well. So Dead of the Night was very impressive to me overall. I do think that this is probably the best map so far that I've played. I think that at the very least, it's a hard contest between Dead of the Night and 9. We do have one more Chaos map here, and then there's a couple more Ether maps as well on top of that. So there is a bit left to this, but at the same time, I'm impressed with this, and I'm glad that there's still something that surprised me, that even, only halfway through the maps, and I found so far the best one. Hopefully, there'll be more of that in the next 3 maps as well. So let me know what you guys think about this one, and thanks for watching.